will discuss today what Universal Ticketing Agent UniTiAg is, what it does, why it needs partners, marketplaces, and account-based ticketing vendors, and what the partners can get from integrating with Universal Ticketing Agent. Universal Ticketing Agent is a new method of open-loop fare collection in mass transit. To understand why it was developed, it is useful to review how current open-loop ticketing works. The rider taps a credit card at a transit validator or gateway and gains access to the service. The validator is a card-present POS terminal. The tap originates a card-present transaction processed through the acquirer and the payment scheme. This method creates several challenges for transit agencies. Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard PCI DSS for card-present transactions requires that the transit agency must protect cardholder and payment data at point of sales. EMV Level 3 certification requires end-to-end testing with each card scheme, Visa, MasterCard, etc. through the acquiring processor. Processing and interchange fees for credit cards are high. The processing fees are especially increased by low transaction aggregation, typically one or rarely more taps per one payment transaction with a small amount. Riders using debit or prepaid cards face poor user experience due to overdraft risks and potential fines. These factors create significant operational challenges for transit agencies. Smaller agencies may not be able to afford open-loop systems, while larger ones face high fare collection costs and low adoption rates. Universal Ticketing Agent addresses these issues by working with an open-to-ride balance, a monetary value data object created by and belonging to the rider. The open-to-ride balance represents the amount the rider has allocated for use across participating transit agencies worldwide. Universal Ticketing Agent manages open-to-ride balance data in its cloud. A direct business link between the rider and Universal Ticketing Agent is required. We need a business entity that interacts with the rider, funds the open-to-ride balance, presents it to Universal Ticketing Agent, and reconciles with the transit agencies for the services provided. This is where a marketplace comes to the scene. The rider is a buyer on the marketplace. What do riders buy? They buy open-to-ride balance refills. The marketplace holds the open-to-ride balance refill pool as funds and trust in its financial institution partner and uses this pool to settle with TAs. Transit agencies act as sellers on the marketplace. They sell the services that Universal Ticketing Agent has registered. Universal Ticketing Agent provides the sales reports to the marketplace, which uses them to reconcile with the transit agencies. The Universal Ticketing Agent open-loop model provides the following advantages: lower costs, shorter time to market, and more flexibility. Reduced to no Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard scope. No EMV Level 3. High transaction aggregation. More channels like QR, ultra-wideband, or Bluetooth when possible. More open-to-ride balance funding methods, debit, prepaid cards, open banking, digital wallets, even crypto and stablecoins when applicable. Let us talk about the value proposition for the marketplace. Why would the marketplace want to participate in the UniTiAg scheme? First, to reach more online shoppers, several billions worldwide. This includes several millions in Canada. Second, to generate additional sales on the marketplace, which is annually approximately $350 billion worldwide and 4 billion Canadian dollars in Canada. This includes 1 billion Canadian dollars for sales of the Toronto Transit Commission. Third, to benefit from the open-to-ride balance refill float. 4. To place the marketplace logo at validators and gateways at participating transit agencies. Why would ticketing system vendors need to partner with Universal Ticketing Agent? It is important to understand that it does not compete with the vendors. With Universal Ticketing Agent, They continue serving their clients' transit agencies, only providing better services using mostly the same equipment and software. Vendors will offer better services for lesser cost and shorter time to market. They will offer reduced no PCI DSS scope, no EMV Level 3 end-to-end testing, high transaction aggregation, more channels like QR scanning, ultra-wideband, or Bluetooth when applicable, more open to ride bands funding methods, debit, prepaid cards, open banking, digital wallets, and even crypto and stablecoins when needed. Seamless transition from stored value closed loop to account-based ticketing and from classic open loop to universal ticketing agent open loop, preserving fair policies during transitions, and more C value propositions for transit agencies. If their ticketing system vendor integrates universal ticketing agent, the transit agency will get low cost of fare collection and faster time to market. Durability as data wireless connectivity is not critical. The near-field communication contactless card readers currently used with the classic open loop will be reused with some software update. Low tap latency, strictly offline taps, low risk of fare collection, new contactless channels and non-card-based payments, providing better patron inclusion. This presentation was delivered by UniTiAg. Thank you for your attention. Your questions and feedback are welcome.